Go, why are you all late? I don't understand. I've been waiting here for you and you're all late. Why are you late? Why are you all late? All right, enough of that. Gang, it's Friday. That means it's Free Flow Friday or ProTech Offshore Friday. Today we're free flowing. But we got big news about this rock cod closure thing. The very craziest thing. I can't comprehend this. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why is no one else talking about this? You can change elections with social media. You can do so much today with social media, and I can't find one other person in the industry that wants to talk about this, post anything about it. It's driving me flipping crazy. I live in Mexico. I'll be able to fish for what I love to fish for no matter what you guys do up there. But I care so much about all of you, and I want you all to be able to fish in the great state of California. But what blows my mind is I can't understand why no one is talking about this but me. Why am I the only one? What is everyone so afraid of? Oh, but I don't want to get the enviros all upset. Gang, they're already upset. They're already upset. I can't upset them anymore. Gang, they're going to close this rockfish thing. No one's talking about it. Now, I know I posted this meeting is happening on Sunday, and I kind of told you guys I would have a phone number for you today. They're making this stuff almost impossible for us to be a part of it. When I'm done with my show today across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, I will post the garbage way that they want us to participate in this. You're going to have to, it's so crazy. We're going to have to give them access to our computers to get access to this Zoom meeting or whatever the hell they're calling this thing. But gang, they're making it almost impossible for us to get involved. That's got to tell you right there, something's not right. Gang, I'm 61 years old, and I'm the only one talking about this. Gang, if you own a sport boat, if you're a private sport boat owner, this is going to devastate you. This is it. It's going to do it. I don't know why all of you aren't sharing this across every social media platform, why all the fishing clubs aren't sharing this across all their platforms, why all the sport fishing landings aren't sharing this. Gang, we have a voice. You can't be afraid all the time of everybody. You cannot always be afraid. They're going to take away this rockfish thing, and you're all going to go, what happened? Well, you didn't help. None of you, no one's, I do this show now. This is my 4th day of talking about this. No one shares it when I'm done. I share it across everywhere, but no one else is sharing it. No, what's the deal? Help me, those of you in the sport fishing industry. Let me understand why you feel it's okay to not be allowed to fish anymore in California. What are you afraid of saying? What are you afraid of someone hearing? They're going to close this rockfish thing. I told you all when they put this thing down the pipe 3 months ago, I told you what was going to happen. I told you they're going to disguise it, and they're going to tell you that you can fish waters greater than 50 fathoms. Gang, the stuff that lives out there greater than 50 fathoms, we can't keep. And your half-day boats and your three-quarter-day boats are going to have a hard time running out to places that are over 50 fathoms that have spots where we can rock fish on because they didn't open up the banks. They didn't open up the 14. They didn't open up the 43. They didn't open up the Cherry Bank. They didn't open up the Osborne Bank. So we're going to be out there fishing on these little tiny rocks and in 60, 70, 80 fathoms with a boatload of people. You're out of your ever-loving mind. And who's going to go fishing when all you can go out and fish for are sand dabs or 10-inch sculpin? This is the whole state of California. What? I know there's a phenomenal amount of sport boat captains that watch me and listen to me. I see all of you. What's the deal? What are you guys afraid of? Why aren't you telling everybody what's going on? Why don't you care? You should all care. This is devastating to the industry. This is going to be it. It's going to be the end. And I don't understand why no one else cares. Why? Or maybe you care, but you're afraid. What are you afraid of? Your boss is going to fire you because you're speaking out about a closure that's going to devastate the industry? Gang, I really don't get it. I talked to somebody very near and dear to me whose hands are tied over this. I understand that position, but the rest of you, I don't understand the position. I don't understand the position of not saying a word. We'll fight it. You can't fight something that no one knows about. No one's talking about this at all. This is going to happen on Sunday. That's in 2 days. And there's nothing about this on any social media platform except mine. This rockfish closure, gang, is absolutely scarier than hell. April 1st is when they're going to open it up. January 1st to April 1st, they're going to close rockfish. That's going to give them an extra month. We've all, when they started doing this, close the rockfish thing, we all got behind it. We all were excited and gave us two months of boat work. And then March 1st, we started fishing rockfish. You're not going to be able to do that this year. You're not going to start until April 1st now. So you lost another month on that side. Then September 15th, they're closing rockfish again, and they will not open up again until April 1st, 2024. And that doesn't scare the hell out of any of you. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why are you not sharing this with everybody? Every fishing club, every tackle shop owner, every rod and reel manufacturer, everybody should be talking about this. It doesn't make any sense to me. This isn't 2002 when they put the MLP down our throats, when the social media wasn't what it is. Now everybody watches social media. I was just showing my cousin. In the last 28 days on YouTube alone, I've had over 3 million views. That doesn't count Facebook, which has about 8 million views in the last 22 days. Our Instagram that's had 3.1 million views. Our TikTok that's had just a little over 2 million views. And that's just dumb old Captain Dave Hansen. And I'm getting this many views. If you all got involved and you all helped, you could stop this. You could. Because I remember when I was a little boy and we read the Declaration of Independence and it said, "We the people." It was right there that was the very beginning of "We the people." What happened? Where are you all? A guy in Cabo San Lucas that really has no skin in the game anymore is the only one talking to you about this rockfish closure. You don't believe me? That's fine. Don't believe me. You'll see when you're running your sport boat fishing for zero, when you're going out fishing for nothing. You'll see. Don't believe me. Tell it, "Oh, that Dave Hansen." I don't care if you like me. I don't really, you know that. I've been doing my own thing for 25 years in Southern California. I don't really care about if you like me or not. I never have, doesn't really bother me. All I know is when I do a live show somewhere, there's 100,000 people standing in line to talk to me. So I don't really care if those of you that run sport boats don't like me. That's not really what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is that you're not going to have anything to fish for. What I'm worried about is that the culture of sport fishing in Southern California is going to, or the whole state of California, if you read it correctly, it's going to be done. Those of you ma and pa tackle shops, you small tackle shops, this will devastate you. Why aren't you saying anything? Why aren't you doing it? What is the deal? What is the deal? What happened? What happened? Everybody's just a bunch of thumb suckers sitting on your hands, thumb sucking, waiting for the next big devastation in this industry to happen, and you're all just sitting there sucking it up. And those of you on the East Coast and Central, the middle of the United States, you don't think they're coming for you? They're coming for all of us. They don't want us to go outside. They don't like me because I have a suntan. They want me to not have a suntan anymore. They don't want us going outside. Remember what I told you. You do not have an adverse effect on the population of the fish in the ocean with the fishing pole. Nope. Not even my cousin Dan, as good a fisherman as he is, he can't devastate the fish. Me, I'm just learning how to fish. And with my fishing pole and my 2 hooks, dropping them down 300 feet or 400 feet, I can't. adversely affect the population of fish in the ocean. But that's what they want you to believe, and that's the bullshit they're feeding everybody. Whoop, I cussed. All the kids in the audience get free stuff. Gang, this is devastating to the industry. And I don't understand it. I'm pissed. I told you I wasn't going to go down sitting on my hands, sucking my thumb. But I wish you all cared. I wish you cared about your businesses, and I wish you cared about your livelihood, and you were all sharing this on all of your social medias. You all have them. I see you eating your boogers on them all the time. You're all picking your noses and eating your boogers, shouting out to your 12, 15 subscribers or followers. Gang, your industry is about to be devastated, and you don't get it. I don't know why you don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. The MLP did a number on the industry, but that was in 2002, and we didn't have a big voice, and we didn't have the social media followings, and we didn't have all these things. Gang, it's time to wake the hell up. Sunday's going to be a horrible, horrible day for the industry, and nobody's talking about it. Why? Please, somebody call me. My number is plastered on every bathroom in California. Call me and tell me why you don't think this is going to devastate the industry. Explain to me. I only fished for a living in California for 40 years, so maybe I'm not seeing the whole, maybe there's some other fish out there that you're going to be able to catch. But I look at all your fish counts on Monday and Tuesday when you were all fishing before the wind started to blow, and I counted the fish from Morro Bay to San Diego. I'm not talking about the long range boats in San Diego. I'm talking about all the boats that take people fishing that aren't long range. And I counted all your fish, and between all the boats, there was 80 on Tuesday. There was 82 fish caught in California that were not rockfish. And when this goes through next year, this is the time that you're not going to be able to fish for them. Can you imagine not fishing for rockfish in October, November, December? Well, that's it's happening. You got to understand what's going on. On Sunday, they're voting to close. Well, they're not voting. They're just going to tell everybody. There's no vote. Let's be honest. We don't get a vote. They're closing rockfish on January 1st, 2023. From January 1st to April 1st. Then how they sugarcoated it and made y'all think it was going to be all fun and woohoo, we're going to get we got nothing. On September 15th, they closed rockfish again. But they said you can fish outside the 50 fathom line. Okay. I know a lot of spots up and down in Southern California. I don't know a lot up in Northern Cal, but I know a lot down in Southern Cal. There's not a lot out there over 300 feet. There isn't, because they didn't give us the banks back. They didn't give us the 43. They didn't give us the 14. They didn't give us the Cherry. They didn't give us the Osborne. They didn't give us the 9. So that means it's done. They sugar-coated it. They made it look. They put some sprinkles on top, and they got you thumb suckers all to go, ooh, they're giving us. No, they ain't giving you nothing, man. They're taking it all away. You cannot run a business in the state of California fishing 4 months a year. I'm sorry, you can't. Landing owners, they're going to be okay because they got whale watching and they own the landing and they own the boats. They're going to be okay. They're not going to be great. They're not going to come out of this unscathed either. That's the only thing I can think of is why the landing owners aren't talking. But why you that own a sport boat yourself don't own the landing? Why you're not screaming on the top of the mountain about this? Doesn't make any sense to me. Why you people in Central California and Morro Bay and Avila Beach and Santa Barbara and Ventura, why are you not all talking about this? Why I don't see any of this on your social media platform? I don't get it. It's really sad. It's just, should we reduce? No, it's not a fishing thing. No, you shouldn't reduce the limit. This is not a you cannot adversely affect the population of fish in the ocean with the fishing pole. My God, you're not that good. You're not. I know you think you're really, really, I'm a really good. You suck. You ain't good. You're not that good, and you're not adversely affecting the population of fish in the ocean with the fishing pole. All right. It's not going to destroy the bass population because we already can't keep them. And we already are fishing with bait that's way too big to catch calicos anyway. So it won't devastate that. We're going to get to fish for sculpin. You're really? So we're going to load boats up and go sculpin fishing and catch 10-inch sculpin. And that's going to sustain the industry. You guys are out of your ever-loving minds. But just sit on your hands, suck your thumb. Don't do anything. Don't tell anybody. And good luck. That's all I can say is good luck. I don't really understand why I'm the only one talking about it. I won't understand, but stay tuned. I'm going to post on my social media platform how you can try to get in on the call on Sunday to try to let people know what's going on. But I would suggest you all don't have them listen to me. Maybe you make your own post about how this rockfish thing's no big deal and it's okay if we're not allowed to fish in California. Post that on your social media. Do whatever. Do whatever. What do you do at San Clemente Island when the water's 57? Chase, you go halibut fishing. Okay, gang, here they are. They're calling through already. They want to let me know. I'm just telling you, gang, it's time to wake up. Enough's enough, right? No? You still got more you can give? All right, well, good luck. All right, well, I live in Cabo, so I'm going to be okay. I'm just trying to help all of you, but if you don't want to help yourselves, then fine. Enjoy these closures. Have a good time with them. I don't know. I guess you could figure out something else to do for a living. Bye.
Is that the full, was it half hour?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.